what stopped me in my tracks and changed the course of my life. This, to me, is the biggest blessing that happened in my life. It's when my previous employment came to a sudden end. I didn't see a way out of the situation that was bothering me for some time. I thought I made a conscious choice and then I have to stick with this choice. And I stuck with it in this particular job for 5 years. I built a successful role within the company. I said yes to something I didn't want to do, so I already made a compromise at the beginning, which wasn't aligned with the initial intention why I was there. And one thing leading to another, I got deeper and deeper into this situation. Truth be told, I would still be there to this day had the situation not developed the way it did. Something happened. I witnessed something that shouldn't have been happening, and I found the courage and strength and guidance inside me to point that out to the person who was actually doing something that they were not supposed to be doing, even though this person was in charge of our company. And I was dismissed. He said, "You are not qualified to understand." I looked at him in the eyes and I told him, "But I am qualified to tell the truth from lie." And I stuck with my choice. I knew that lying, even if it's for somebody else, even if it's for somebody who is at the head of your company, is not the option for me. That is not something I could have ever lived with, having made that choice. So the road ahead was clear. I had to speak the truth. I had to find the courage inside myself to speak the truth and then face the consequence. Because for whistleblower, there is always a consequence of being the unpopular one, being ostracized, being looked upon like someone who did something wrong. And the only thing you did was speak the truth. So my reward, and it was literally a reward, was that I had to resign from that job. I felt that, again, this was my only option. I no longer fitted there. I was looking in the eyes of strangers who were looking at me in a completely different way. They saw me as a bad guy for speaking the truth. So that decision, that consequence, took me out of the situation that I would still probably be stuck in. I say stuck, but I mean working 9 to 5 in a career job with no prospect to advance further where I wanted to go and where I wanted to grow, but only to be kept at a certain level. This to me was compromise I was no longer willing to make. And guess what? When that situation ended, when my life was back in my control, when I had to consider the move for my future, I knew where my heart wanted me to go. I knew what my calling was. And I still to this day consider that what happened there the biggest blessing of my life, because it altered the course of my life. I was going down the path which, you know what, it would have afforded me a comfortable life and nothing else. I don't think I would have been able to reach you. I don't think I would have been able to create my dream, to go after my dream, to discover, to connect, to know what is my purpose here and what am I building, what kind of legacy I am living in this world, which is in my full and absolute control. In that place it wasn't. I would have just had okay life. I didn't come here to have an okay life, and I know you are not here to have an okay life. We are here to experience living fully, being fully in touch with life, feeling life in our veins, being excited to wake up and saying so many times during the day, thank goodness I'm still here, for this is a miracle. None of that I would be experiencing if I was still there. I know that for sure, because I was tired most days. How about you? Take a good look at your situation now. And if you had gone through a similar part to something that really altered the course of your life, that it would have been a completely different life had you gone down that path, please share that with us here. Because by sharing these stories, we are helping inspire everyone else to live to the fullest expression of who they are. Wishing you well, my friend.